All right. Mazdas appear ready to go. Pace car in. And 50 laps at the Indy Road Course starts now. How long until our first chaos? It already looks like chaos heading on into turn 1. Kyle Busch making a pass for the lead. What was that out of Logano? Little squirrely on entry. Dale Jr. starts to run away a little bit as I don't know what's going on there. $sign hitting the brakes on exit for some reason. And away we go. The snake of Mazdas. Back at it again. A couple of cars did get upset by that curve, though, a little bit. Be interesting to see if that's a theme as this race goes on. Heavy braking zone. Everyone's getting through for now. $sign wide again. Camera's jumping all over the place. It doesn't know what it wants to focus on. Natalie Decker on the move a little bit, but fighting back. Evo's also going to make the move there on Haley Deegan. Watch out here. Didn't like any bit of that. And everybody's still so tightly packed here in the back. Kyle Larson might be a little slow for some reason. Same with Christopher Bell. Ash looks like she's on the move, making a move on Deegan. And then going to set up a move on Natalie Decker. But we are through one lap and nobody wrecked. Yep, I heard contact. Chase Elliott's around. He's going to get it rolling, though. I'm a little scared for this re-entry. Nope, he's going to do it the proper way. We are good, and we can stay green. Go back a quick second and see if we can find what happened to Chase Elliott. Where is he? Oh, there. Yep, there. Let's see here. He got loose into Pastrana and turned himself. That's what happens to Chase Elliott there. So, yeah, don't feel bad for continuing. Back with the action up front. Rather mid-pack in this scenario. Somewhere in the time it took us to look at the Chase Elliott spin, Natalie Decker made up like 3 places. The racing in the back here is certainly a lot better than what's up front. However, I do see Dale Jr. has lost the lead. And it is Pat in front. Natalie Decker is making concerning moves up the field right now. That car is on the move. Just feels like chaos waiting to happen on these as Josh Berry just cut off Austin Cindric, and after qualifying, no sympathy for Cindric. And hey, Chase Elliott's not even that far off the back of the pack. I'm kind of surprised. We're stretched out a little bit, except this back of the pack here. I mean, we're 3 wide going into the corner. I don't know if this is going to work. Oh, it did. But just barely. I mean, look at this back here. A single file almost everywhere else, but we're racing 2 wide all the way through. all the way through the lap here. Looked like Cindric picked up a little bit of damage. I'm not sure from what. Camera moves up the pack just a little bit, back to where Natalie Decker is. Evo right in behind. Though Evo's making some moves as well, I do believe. Although it might just be to get back to where he was. Jeff has made up one spot, and it's because Chase Elliott spun, as Caleb's looking for a move to the inside of Logano. As we start lap 4, he won't do it. Ricky Bobby around the outside, Logano loose through there. And Caleb loose on the exit. Good Lord. I see Smee back there racing with Austin, and so does the camera. As Smee drops back, and guess who that's going to let through? Potentially. Natalie Decker, who just hopped the curb right in front of Evo. That was dicey for sure. But that slows Evo up. Now Ash right behind, and Christopher Bell's involved in this now. And look at Natalie Decker go. She just continues to rocket toward the front. Meanwhile, Hailie Deegan is staying in the back of the pack. Looked like Jeff made up another place into 30th. Ooh, scary between Hamlin and Kuzmic, I think. Pat continues to lead from Dale Jr. Camera can't make up its mind again. Pat's taking a very extreme inside line into turn 1. Cinder checked up again by Barry. See what kind of car Elliott's gonna have. I think he did pick up some side damage on that. I wouldn't think that affect things too much, but see what happens there. Decker's got a decently sized gap on Evo now. But Evo up to 17th, Lucas 19th, Ash into 20th. Austin making a move on Ricky Bobby. Nearly worked, but also nearly went wrong. Now is Smee trying to come through, and will. Well, they haven't gotten it wrong yet. Evo just lost a spot to Austin somehow. Uh-oh, don't start that. Ah, yes. Are we still? All right, now we're back in good shape here. All that jumping around, something the game didn't like. Back up towards the front now. Ross Chastain with the fastest lap of the race to this point in the 5th spot. Deegan gonna fall even farther backwards. Uh-oh. They were looking at 3 wide there for a second heading into the corner. won't be the case, as we won't get to see it and we jump away. Back up to Travis Pastrana, who looks like he's got a handful. A little bit of a 4-car breakaway, looks like. Pat Dale Jr., Alex Bowman, and Kyle Busch, yes. Can't imagine that we go this entire race without a punt. We've kind of already had one punt. It was just Chase Elliott punting himself. I don't know what Pastrana's got going on. That thing doesn't look like it's very fun. Oh, watch out there. We all get through cleanly. Well, you're here. That's a good thing, because guess who's leading right now? Incident-free first 6 laps, as we're now on lap 7. Chastain might get passed here by Will Power. Let's see. Power around the outside. Pastrana sliding again. Major incident-free, I guess we should say. Chase Elliott did spin himself. I guess we'll say caution-free. And the longer this run goes on, the longer I like its odds of going on, as Pastrana just brake-checked the whole bunch of cars. Coming back in off the oval. Is that his strategy for keeping that spot? That's got a good gap up there for first place, but we'll see how long it lasts. Smee and Logano side by side. Caleb trying to make a move on Squid. Smee on Logano. Natalie Decker going to get through as well. Smee's all out of shape. But once again, everyone's all right, as Evo has caught down the rear bumper of Natalie Decker again and might just get through Joey Logano because of it. Nope, he'll go out wide. Who's driving the prime car? That's Smee. That's our old troll. I don't know. Austin's just trying to find a way around. There isn't one. Austin and Decker into the corner. Decker going to go way wide as Evo gets through. Up into 15. With Decker around Austin. Oh. Back here again. Camera really likes this group of cars. Ash was making some good progress, now not so much. Dale Jr. down to 4th. Kyle Busch has made it into 2nd. Bowman 3rd. Second highest chatter is $sign at 6th. Squid 9th, Caleb 10th. And Smee with the fastest lap of the race now. Honestly, I would have thought it would have been Natalie Decker. Tell you who I think has probably dropped the most spots. It has to be Austin right now. Talk about having bricks in the car. The Oberon machine certainly might. Allmendinger, Smee, Ricky Bobby. Cindric's lining something up. Hailie Deegan clear of Kyle Larson for now. What a world we live in here in Mazda land that Hailie Deegan is outrunning Kyle Larson. And Jeff is back to last. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, and we have trouble. Turned around in front of the track, and I think that's going to cause our first yellow. All right. Yeah. Josh Berry got cleaned out. It's going to be an easy decision on that one as to who's at fault. Pace car in. Not sure what Dale Jr.'s doing. The entire outside line's fucked up now. What is going on there? The inside line is going through, and I don't think the outside line knows that it's green yet. Which means absolute chaos in the back of the pack. The front of the field thinned out. This here looks like a preview of what we're going to see on the oval. I don't even know if they can all make it. We're 3 wide in some places. They've somehow managed. Dale Jr. back to 16th. I was worried the entire time about Kyle Busch not going. He was apparently the only one who knew what was going on. Dale Jr. was the one confused. You are in 9th. That's one hell of a way to get there. And that ruins all the work that Natalie Decker did to get back up to where she'd been running. Larson loose in front of Ash. Bell loose in front of those two. What in the hell? Let's see if Dale Jr.'s got the speed to do much of anything to make any moves here. That's one that we'll go back and rewatch probably after the race. We'll just have to remember lap 13. I mean, what the fuck? To be honest, if should we get another yellow, probably send Dale Jr. to the back after that. What the fuck was that? Oh, is Evo doing work on Smee? Alex Bowman is taking the lead away. Pat down to 3rd. Travis Pastrana may have just cut a corner, but oh well. We let it go. To be fair, we might see somebody cut a corner, but you know there's a whole shit ton of others that do it as well that we miss. So not much we can do to enforce it. Dale Jr. sliding through. Trying to make a move on Josh Berry. A surprising lack of pit stops on that last yellow. I guess I shouldn't say surprising. I don't really know. Look at Evo. Still charging up, and he has made the move on Smee. All of a sudden, Evo's top 10 and looking pretty good. Top 5. getting through turn 1 cleanly. Back into the infield, focusing on Lucas, Austin, Haley Deegan, and Ricky Bobby. Towards the front of the field, somehow. Cindric's making a move. No, backed out of it. Watch out for Pastrana back there. Haley Deegan at 11th. Natalie Decker not making up too much ground after Dale Jr.'s brain fart. Not really anybody is. There's too much going on back here. Bowman leads, but look who's coming back. Pat looking to make a move to the outside heading into turn 1. Actually, it was Kyle Busch that's leading? I can't really tell. The interval can't seem to figure out who is in front. The ticker is a bit confused. It really has. The battle for last is more interesting than the battle for first. Not under any pressure from Smee yet. I couldn't tell if Pat retook the lead or not. Let's see what the ticker says now that it's not all over the place. So actually, we see it right there. Kyle Busch still leads, but Pat right in behind him. Squid now in 4th. I didn't think Evo was up to 4th. He was in 7th this whole time. Ticker just couldn't figure out who the hell was where. But Pat's certainly looking like he's going to make a move on Busch as soon as he can. Lap 16 of 50. Pat's close enough to have a run on Kyle Busch this time. If you punt Busch, do you get a penalty? Probably. Oddly enough, there haven't been too many issues heading on down into turn 1 outside of the Chase Elliott self-spin, which I feel like turn 1 is what I was concerned about the most. Smee appears to be holding up traffic just a little bit. Ricky Bobby and Lucas right in behind him. We also have to remember how 2 of the first 3 Mazda races have ended with absolute chaos pit strategy. Now, I tried to limit that as we went into Laguna Seca, but with the fact that nobody outside of 5 cars have pitted yet, there is still time for a lot of shenanigans, and especially with only 1 incident so far in this race. 1 caution. We'll clarify again. Race up front is a lot tighter than it was in the first stint of the race. We will hopefully let Streamlabs figure it out. Back up front. Smee closing in on Evo again. Maybe not. Let me know if stream is still being funky, by the way. A little bit of a gap forming for Kyle Busch over Pat now, as $sign's making the move on Chastain, which might allow Evo through as well, which would be a good thing there because Smee's closing in. I don't know if Evo's going to get the move done. Actually, it's going to be close. Evo's going to have the toe down the front stretch, so I think he's going to be in good shape. All right, good. I figured it would. Not much we can do. Oh, there goes Chastain looking to the inside, but can't get the move in on Evo. So move Evo up a spot. Are you the new Captain Hook's partner person, but nice? I have no idea what that means. Well, a couple of chatters that I wouldn't have given much of a chance at fighting for the win here today are inside the top 10. I mean, Evo was way back there. Squid wasn't as far back as Evo was looking inside, I think, for a move for 5th. And he might just have it done. Yes, he does. By a good margin. Lucas opened up the inside for Cindric. There may have been contact. I think there was. But they keep it straight for the moment. Oh. Austin Cindric nearly in his second incident of this race event after he got spun in qualifying. Well, to be fair, that was another one where he spun himself, if I'm remembering correctly. Dale Jr.'s making up some moves, or making up some places, or at least he was, just dropped a couple. I still think after that restart, even though it hurt him just as bad as it hurt everybody else, essentially, everyone lost about the same amount of spots. I don't understand what went wrong there. So I feel like he's got to go to the back when we get a moment. Who do we penalize to last? The 33. That was, I think that was D. Kuzmic, yeah. The Whelan car. Lap 20 and only one caution. But, again, remember Laguna Seca. We had 2 cautions prior to lap 30. And then about 5 or 6 in a row where we couldn't complete one lap as Pat has gone through to the lead again. See that happening up there. Busch is having a look to the outside, but don't don't think any moves are going to be made. Pat may have the fastest car all day, but Squid looks like he's going through to second. Interesting line choice there from Evo on trying to make a move on Bowman. I feel like if you get offline here, that's where the trouble's really going to start. And Pat's pulled away a little bit. Not sure if Kyle Busch had a moment or what. Or maybe just the battle with Squid here. Evo's having a dive on Alex Bowman. Not really much contact, and he's through to fourth. Yeah, the 33 car's back to 18th because Dale Jr. decided he didn't want to go. Evo making moves. Smee, not so much. So 3 members of chat inside the top 5 now. You did start 20th. Yes, indeed. We haven't had many big moments up towards the front of the field. Denny Hamlin in last. We've not seen the 11 run that far back. Pretty much all Mazda race season long. We might be 3 wide heading into turn 1 here. I don't know if I like those prospects. Looks like we stayed as it was. You were hunting for top 3, and now being hunted back for that 4th spot from Dollarsign, who's gotten around Bowman. Hailie Deegan top 10. What the fuck? See Dale Jr. trying to make a move in the back of the pack. We're all single file for now. Kyle Busch broke out wide. Evo may have left the inside open. Let's see. Nope, he held that spot. Evo's got to get back on it. He's going to make anything happen. And really, Squid's got to start pushing something too. I mean, Pat's pulling away. No guarantee we get another yellow in this race. But pit stops. Pit stops are still to come for the majority of the field. Ricky Bobby squirrely back there. Caught a little bit too much of the curb. Evo's got a little breathing room down into turn 1. Maybe finally get something working again. Bowman a little sideways. I mean, this is true. I mean, pit strategy could really throw a wrench into everything here. Gotta remember as well, everyone's pit strategy aggressiveness is on 100. That was a rough chicane there for Bubba Wallace, who, remember, before the caution and before Dale Jr. did whatever the hell he did, Bubba Wallace was damn near last. That's just how much this race changed with that goofy-ass restart. Smee was looking to the outside of Chastain. Didn't work. And I mean, for the moment, I mean, Pat's just gone. Might not set up for a great long-term race for him if he's going to use up his stuff like that. It might be the biggest gap anybody's had on the field all season. Putting a turbo on a Mazda would give it, like, a very small amount more horsepower. Now, when everyone's in the same car, it would be effective, but yeah, I know Pat's we gotta check Pat's car post-race inspection. And I mean, somehow there's a cow trying to fight for a top 10. I don't really know how this car got back up here. Kyle Busch rigged your car. Well, he didn't do a very good job on rigging his own. Who's got fastest lap right now? Still Smee. Oddly enough. We are nearing the halfway point, which is where shit went wrong at Laguna Seca. Yeah, I really don't know. Oh, Evo's getting racy, looking for a move on Kyle Busch. You stop that game. I still get that CPU bottleneck every now and then when the camera starts moving around a shit ton. But to be fair, my graphics card is doing next to nothing. So, could definitely use to even put more of a load on it. Yeah, which makes no sense because you've been on the move even before all the nonsense. Uh-oh, Austin might be having a look in on Lucas, who's also trying to have a look in. We all got through. Stop your stuttering, iRacing. We got frame dropping in Streamlabs. iRace is stuttering a little bit, but it's just perfect because the Mazda series is shit anyway, so keep running it. Almost halfway through the race indeed. We'll be halfway this time. And again, I don't know about those cars that pitted earlier. I don't know if they're good to go to the end. I would doubt it. It scares me every time it happens. My God. Because, I mean, they pitted on lap 10. 40 laps on fuel to the end of the race. Is that a thing? Can they make it? Ricky Bobby jumping the curb. We are indeed halfway. And I mean, the back of the pack where things had been the most interesting, I mean, man, they just fell off the face of the earth. Now, to be fair, there's a solid gap between the top 6 or 7, I want to say. Maybe even a little bit more. And then this group, but then the back is an eon behind. And we haven't heard a peep out of them. Can we red flag for rain and call it? Oh, what do we got going on here? Ooh, willpower. This could get interesting down into turn 1. Cindric, Deegan, Lucas, Austin. Yeah, a third place finish for Evo would be the best all season, as we are getting dancy back here. But we make it through, although Barry a little bit sideways. This is starting to get chaotic. Not much too-wide racing anywhere else in the field. Lucas over the curb, Barry the same, Kuzmic as well. Are you fourth? Yeah, I guess you've always been fourth. Never quite made the move for third. You know what the most hilarious thing ever would be? Is if somehow Ash won this race. Dale Jr. really hasn't done much of anything since he caught back up to these guys. They made one move on Bubba Wallace. That's about it. Pat's still just gone. I'm not even certain that a yellow flag could have anything, do anything to, or not, sorry, not a yellow flag, a goofy pit stop. Jamie drives, rated with a party of 56. Damn! Welcome, everybody. This is our Mazda MX-5 Cup with some members of chat and some members of, you know, real-life racing. From all over. Different series all over the place. A lot of NASCAR drivers in here. A lot of IndyCar. Are there F1 drivers in here anymore? I don't remember. Oh, and then there's guys like Ricky Bobby. What's up, TBNR Cars? Welcome back. And thank you for following. Sorry, I can't. I don't have a follow list up right now. So anyone that does follow, thank you very much. I will appreciate that later. One monitor setups just aren't the way. But we do what we can to make it work. Ricky Bobby, indeed. Hi, I'm last. Are you last? No, you're not last. We had a little bit of goofiness in this race. Dale Jr. restarted second, couldn't figure out how to drive, and backed up the entire field to the point that guys that were running 15th were all of a sudden top 10, and even farther on. Well, our first look at the front of the field in a while. That breakaway's still happening. It's these 6-7 cars, and then Pat just a mile up the road. Whoa, Lucas and Jordo were a little wide there. I think we made it through because the game's not focusing in on it. At least I'm assuming that stutter is still because of the CPU bottleneck. Yeah. Let it figure itself out. If you can pass Kyle Busch, I feel like you might have a chance to at least run down Squid. I don't know if anybody's touching Pat without a yellow flag. He's just so far up the road. Chaos over here, and it's been chaos for the last few laps. Is that what the lead is? 4 seconds? Jesus God. I think I'm with you guys. I think Pat does have a turbo in that thing. I don't even know the last time we've seen Pat. Kyle Busch installed it. No, you got that. Got that Hendrick cheating power. Whoa. That cow is all over the place. Little bit. Ran Lucas wide last lap. But is trying to set her sights on Lucas again. Looks like Dale Jr.'s made another couple spots up, but... Oh. Yeah, back to this group. This would be the one I'd be concerned about. Uh-oh. Nope, we're good. We survived. For the moment. Yeah, top 5 is getting a little bit separated. There's separation happening everywhere. There's debris on the track. There probably is. I can't deny that. As Pat's leads up to 4.7. Over Kyle Busch, who's now back into, well, actually, who the hell knows, because the ticker's all over the place. You cannot make it a full race without pitting, so who the hell knows when that's going to happen, as this back here could be a little bit of chaos. All it's going to take is somebody to get it wrong. Now, a lot of these cars have gotten a lot of turns wrong, but some, and in fact most, of our squirrely members of the field here today have not really paid for it. Chase Elliott turned himself, and we've had one caution, which would be a season low. In this race number 4, that's Yo Gamer looking to make a move. Decker's on track. Throw a caution. Well, we might get one right here. No, we got through. That was a dive bomb from the 56 on Natalie Decker. Did not get it to work. Natalie Decker in the 44 is the debris. An intense... Oh, pit stops have commenced. Pat is the first to make the move down the pit lane, which I'm not sure sets up very well for anybody else, which means that some interesting lines are being taken down the front stretch, holding the pit lane wall. Although that could be cars out of gas. And I'm not so certain it isn't. I don't really know how, but Evo made it through Squid and Kyle Busch. I have no idea how any of this has happened. I'm not so certain that most of the field ain't out of gas. What has happened? Bowman is gone. Bo and Kyle Larson's around. Is he gonna get it going again? Yes. As if Dale Jr. not going off a restart wasn't the one. I mean, do we call a caution? What do we do in this situation? Where is everybody? What exactly? I don't really know if they're out of gas. I think everyone's out of gas outside of a few. I mean, but they're not out of gas because they're still, I mean, technically rolling. I mean, I guess they could be out of gas. I mean, everybody outside of a few cars is running around at pace speed. And they finally make it to the pit lane. What in the hell? Well, this is good news for Pat. Pat might blow the field out. Smee did, Dale Jr. did. What's the plan here? Chaos at Indy. Actually, Smee might be, I don't know if he's okay, but he's making passes. Well, well, well. Would you look who's up front? Josh Berry leads. From Jordo, Bubba Wallace. No idea who else. The 5 cars that pitted on lap 10. However, we've already kind of figured out that they can't go the distance. If we're running out of gas, okay, all right. We've got cars literally stopped on the track now. We have no choice.
The yellow flag is out.
So oddly enough, I feel like outside of the few cars that somehow had it, we got cars parked in the pit lane. They didn't even make it to their pit box. Smee's. Everyone's just what is this gonna do? Because I would assume all those cars are gonna have to be towed back to the pits. So, I mean, these cars here could pit. I mean, damn near everybody. I don't know if you found your pit box. I have no idea. Hopefully once the pace car comes in, everyone gets racing again, we'll figure this shit out. Alright, well, Josh Berry has gone. I don't know if I like the looks of Jeff there. And it looks like it's happened again. Jeff does not get going. Pat's gone, although wait, now everyone's hitting the brake. We're going green now? What are we doing here? This is new. Sure. Sure. No, what? We're still pacing for some reason, even though the pace car has come down the pit lane. Yellow again. Wait, so wait, now the pace car's back out. I have got nothing as to what has happened here. I wonder if I can open up my graphics card things and maybe load up or put more of a load on my GPU. We're getting somewhere, I think. That's probably incredibly stupid. Actually, maybe do that. Not really doing much. Still not doing much. Oh, it's just gone. Stutter's worse than it's ever been. Man, I thought I had this shit figured out. Well, let's see if they actually go green this time. It certainly sounds like they're gonna. And it actually appears that the outside lane will go. Except... no, they won't! Can I just do this? Nope, no I can't. Everything has broken. Things have gone wrong. All right. What if I just go... try that. Are we ending under yellow? I have no idea. The game just will not go back green. And I don't know if it's because the pace car's glitching out all over the place. I think so much chaos happened that the game broke. If we don't go green this time, we might just have to call it final. There's no real reason to sit and watch pace laps for 10 more laps. Well, one thing I can guarantee is that the oval will not feature pit stop carnage in that regard, just because we probably ain't going to be green for more than a couple laps at a time. Well, if we go green, awesome. If we don't, we probably call it. They're acting like they're going, but they've done this already, and then now they are not. So unless I can find a command that just allows me to wave the green flag, oh! No. So, yellow flag, wave by, black flag, end of line. What if I change it to, like, I don't know, a single file restart? Are they gonna do anything? Nada. Well, it's gonna be chaos for the wrong reasons. Let's see here. I extended the caution by 1 lap, then I shortened it. And single file restarts is on now. And yet they are not going single file because everything is broken. The pace car is only flashing on 1 or 2 times. Where are the other cars on the track? Everyone's here, yet they're... So, some weird shit's happening back here. What if I go... And then... You two... You two... See if these guys can sort some shit out. This also might be why they're not going green, because now look at Kyle Larson. No, it's because Smee got the last penalty, I would imagine. Yep, it's pretty much that. If we don't go green, I'm out of options this time around. I can't even see the pace car. Hang on, we're not going... Well, so that's new. Limited to 2 to green. Oh, wrong command. What? It was new in regards to there was actually some sort of dialogue from the spotter. Well, unfortunately, due to game broke, our final results are going to be not that. So what we're gonna do Let's go into Race Labs. I'm going to take a picture, take a copy of the standings here. Although that doesn't work either, because for whatever reason, Pat's lining up in behind Josh Berry. Pat is indeed your winner if we can't go back green. Let me guess, the pace car is going to glitch back in right about now. Yep. And so that messing around with the back of the field did absolutely nothing. They're still lined up real strange. I don't really know what we... Also, who's out of the race? Is somebody just continuously dead on track? Is that why? That I can't switch to? Did somebody not make it to their pit box? Because my name shouldn't show on the bottom of the ticker. I don't think you guys can see it because my camera's in the way. My name should never be on there unless somebody is in the pit lane. Or being towed. Well, we're gonna... Nope. Josh Berry retook the lead for a second. All of a sudden, the race is on a counter. Not really sure why. Wait. Wait! 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 We've actually gone green! I don't know what happened, but we have gone green! I don't know if that's good for Pat, because look what's on his outside! There is a cow fighting for the lead! All of that nonsense. Lord knows how many pace laps, but we are back to green flag racing. Game's still stuttering. We have never been more back than we are right now. However, that 3 car's pulling away again. We'll battle the stutters. We're gonna have to go back to focusing on crashes. Oh, what? Bubba Wallace? Why was he not there a second ago? That had to be the most bizarre sequence I've ever seen happen in this game. What's happening with Logano? Just a shit line. Yep, you need to make up a lap. With inside of 10 to go. I don't like your odds. Watch all this happen just for there to be another caution. And the race still end under yellow. chaos. Did you give up yet? Does not appear so. So it was Kuzmik that killed everything, eh? Is he dead? I don't really know where that car is. Yeah, if he's 33rd, then something definitely happened. Although, Bubba Wallace has gotten through into 2nd place. Barry's through to 3rd. Jeff now through to 4th. Yeah. We didn't DQ anybody, so... Back in the pack, focusing on Chastain and Red Wings, as well as Yo Gamer. Sorry, is the lap counter not going up? Oh, it's not because it's focused on somebody that's at least a lap down. Dale Earnhardt Jr. with the race he deserves. Started on pole all the way back to 27th after an absolute bizarre restart sequence that yet again here is not the most bizarre restart sequence we've seen all day, as it looks like Bubba Wallace might be having to go for the lead. I would also at least get through Indy before withdrawing from future races. Pat maintains the lead. That's not exactly surprising. Your car probably has had the best speed. Whoever finishes last has to take a 1 race penalty. Well, I don't have anybody else to put in there. Could always add Kimmy, I suppose. What scheme would I put Kimmy in? At some point, cautions be damned, we're probably going to want to go up and focus on Pat. There's cars sliding everywhere. Kyle Busch and Yo Gamer's off track, as well as Alex Bowman. They've stopped. They're going to wait for a safe re-entry. I was a bit worried about that. We stay green, because what happened the last time? We went yellow. Me making a move on Dale Jr. No idea if it's for position or not. Focusing in on Caleb and Squid. And Squid was up as far as 2nd place in this race. And here comes Evo with a run on him. This might be for position. No. No, somehow Travis Pastrana. Oh, no! Caleb with a dive bomb on Evo, and we are going to have to go back to yellow. Evo's on the brakes pretty early, but I mean, there's definitely space to navigate this, yes? Yeah, I mean, it's still a dive. I feel like we ran about 10 laps behind the pace car on that last caution, and now, I mean, this one's been about 4, maybe 5. And the game has once again said we are not going green. What if I just do this? To 2 to green. It won't let me reduce it anymore. This one is gonna end under yellow. Game will not throw the green flag. It's a very sad finish.